Doing a transmission filter and fluid flush, a 07 Impala. It's a 3900 motor, Duralast kit, gasket, filter, O-ring for the filter. Part number. I got some stop slip just to add in because it's got 150,000 miles, and they recommend Dextron 6 ATF. You're going to want to go ahead and break all your 10mm bolts loose, holding your pan. Start draining on the back there. My car is on an incline, so it's going to naturally drain out of the rear of the pan. Otherwise, I'd say take them all out except your four corners, pop those loose and get something underneath it. You'll be able to judge where it's dripping from. I'm going to continue taking these bolts out, and I'll be back. What it looks like once you get your pan dropped. That's your filter. Mine had a magnet on the filter, and there's a magnet inside your pan, but you just want to pull that out. Just yanks down. Record that here in a sec. This is your pan. Pay attention to your magnet locations. Pretty cooped up, but thankfully, it looks like no big shards or nothing. This filter is going to have a little bit of juice in her still. It's mated right on this tip here. Just takes a little bit to wiggle it out. And there you go. Empty that out. Now, once you got your filter down, there's a little metal O-ring gasket that goes up inside your trans housing there. Grab that. Fuck that up. Pull it out like so. If it's flush yet, if it doesn't pull down and it's flush, you can just take a flathead and weasel it in there, or hit it with a hammer. Hit the end of the screwdriver with a hammer, make a little dent, just so you can get some pliers or something on it and yank her down. Once you have that out, it's a good idea to get your new one. She comes on it here. just stuck on there. Just want to pop that guy off. Nice and cleaned off there. Get her up in your hole. Once you got it nestled up in there, grab a similar sized socket. In this case, 3/4 works well. Get your hammer, dead blow, something of the like. Get it right around there. Tap her in. Nice and straight. And you just want to flush it out at the bottom of the face of the flange there. That's it. Get her seated nice. Show you what I was doing. That's your piece right there. So I'm gonna get it up in there, flush, seated nice, make sure it's all cleaned out. Next we'll go to your pan. I got your old pan here, old filter, set that aside. Magnets out of there. Gasket aside. Now, obviously, I'd advise getting you some brake cleaner here. Cleaning this off. Let me go ahead and get all this off here. I'll be right back. Right, so get your pan all clean, get your magnets clean enough, and you want to lay out your gasket. Okay, now that you got your gasket all laid out, get you some kind of RTV silicone. You want to do a little dollop around, I don't know, 4 or 5 of the bolt holes, all these big bends just to hold it in place. Make the install a hell of a lot easier for you. Got her on there pretty decent. A little bit right there. Lay her down. Now we're back under the car. We'll take our new filter. Get that up in there. Get it up in as far as it'll go. Get you some shop rags or paper towel. Some kind of cloth. Go ahead and clean your mating surface one last time. Anything with an automatic transmission, I can assure you cleanliness is very important. Now you want to go ahead and get your pan. All your bolts. Slap that magnet back up there. Make sure the other one is still in your pan, right where it came out. There. Get your bolt started there. Go down the other side. You just go around and push and tighten all these up. You don't need to over tighten them. You can feel once it's good and snug. See the gasket bulge a little bit. You don't want to over tighten the gasket. All of them should turn in real easy. You don't want any resistance. I always tighten down a few opposing ones before I just go in order like this. And you want to pick a point, go around, make sure that all of them are tight, you didn't miss one. Double check some of the early on ones that you tightened. there you have it. Put some Lucas stop slip in, locate trans dipstick, shove her on in. Just want to put the rest of your fluid in now. This one's like 7 something quarts, so start off with a gallon, then I'll start paying attention. Alright, I got her to what I believe should be pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and idle her up, get it warm. I'm gonna get it off these ramps personally. And then we'll check the fluid one more time. Got it down off the ramps here. Go ahead and cycle through the gears a couple times. And those chimes are just telling me my door and hood are open. It's nothing wrong. I'll let her warm up here for a sec. Check the fluid once again. And it's pretty well exact. Take the funnel out. Lipstick back in. There you have it. That's how you do a transmission flush and filter service on a 3900 GM motor.